about us, they would literally just blow it up first.
Well, yeah, that's my other automatic go-to is there must be, if there is intelligent life out there, they're intelligent enough not to come here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't know what a higher supreme being would want with such a shit, backwards, fucked up planet.
Yeah, no, there's no. I always love the concept. I call it the South Park continuum. I love the theory that there are aliens on other lives, and what it is we are basically just a giant TV show for them.
I could see that, yeah.
And spaceships are literally just people. Okay, you remember the Truman Show?
Yeah, of course.
How random people would like sneak onto the set,
yeah,
and try to get on TV or whatever else. I think that is what aliens are to us. When we see an alien spaceship,
they're just photobombing?
Like a bunch of drunken fucking teenagers that have stolen their parents' interstellar traveler, and they show them, hey, look, we're mentioned on the news.
If anything is a definite possibility, that would be the one. It's just mischievous teen aliens that come here.
I think that's a great one. I love that concept.
The guy, do you remember the movie, 90s movie, great movie, called Fire in the Sky?
Oh my god, such a good movie.
Really fantastic movie. Now, that's three men who never spoke about it. And the main star of that movie wanted nothing to do with the movie. The main character in that movie, he had nothing to do with it. He would never talk about his experience, and his son has since written a book very recently, and he's the first one to finally break the family silence and talk about what his father saw or thinks happened to him. For those of you not familiar, this is three men who went hunting together one weekend, and one of them was abducted by aliens allegedly. And
no, they were not hunting.
Were they not hunting?
They were workers. They were labor guys. They were working in the forest doing forestry work.
I thought they had gone hunting. I'm sorry. It's been 20 years since I saw the movie. Yeah. I don't know. But very, very convinced that this man was abducted for an indefinite amount of time and returned so that it appeared that he was only gone for like a weekend. But they're firmly. The family is very divided by the story, but the son seems to believe it.
Yeah, it was a very intense. The guy, when he initially came forward with his story, because I mean, when he first came back, everybody's going, "Holy shit, you're back!" And he was very fucked up mentally. Had a very difficult time with life afterwards. Initially. He ended up coming forward and he told his story. Once he did, he got publicly shamed. He got shunned by family and friends. People just stopped talking to them. His life just got torn upside fucking down, inside out because of explaining what happened during his time.
I never understood that.
He has scars from it.
God damn you people, I never understand why you go after the wives. Everybody always goes after the wife. And you sick bastards. When it just bugs me when wives get picked on over this kind of thing. They stand by their man, and then for some reason they get treated worse than the man.
Yeah, because when they look at the woman saying, why are you with a fucking nut job? And when they try to defend them, then they just perceive as being 10 times as crazy as her husband is.
This is going to sound more crazy than anybody says, but vows mean something to certain people, you fucking assholes.
Right?
That whole till death do us part for better or worse thing. Some people actually subscribe to that while they're saying it. So leave the goddamn wives alone. Whether the dude was a nutter butter or not. I don't know, I don't care. She was not to blame. Sorry for crapping on your story there, I just had to get that out.
No, there's also another movie, I do not remember the name of it, but
Independence Day.
Movie. No, not that one. Right. I hated when Will Smith punched that alien in the face. God, that bugged the shit out of me.
Welcome to Earth, bitch.
It was a great movie up until that point.
Welcome to Earth, bitch.
Bitch, it's so bad.
Oh, Will.
But no, this other movie it takes place in Alaska, and it's about a therapist, psychologist, therapist, whatever you want to call her.
Psychoanal rapist.
Psychoanalyst, sure, whatever. She gets sent up there because there's a whole bunch of people in this one town that are claiming that they've experienced things that they can't explain, and it's getting this weird sort of international attention.
Was that Contact?
Up there. No, Contact was that fucking stupid movie.
Yeah, I never saw it.
Where the chick walked through a fucking portal to talk to her father on the other side. It's fucking stupid.
Oh, okay.
That's a letdown of a fucking movie.
Yeah.
Great build up for the most part, and then all of a sudden you get to the end and it's just fucking
right.
stupid.
Sorry.
But this one was amazing because in the movie they actually put the real footage of like some of the audio clips of these sessions she had with people where she was doing what's the where they put you under and like regression
hypnosis therapy.
Yeah, that sort of thing. And so she was doing a lot of stuff like that. So they would play some of the actual audio clips from it, but the movie ends on this amazing footage where this UFO, because the whole thing is all about alien abductions. That's what the whole movie is about: people getting abducted in this fucking town in Alaska.
Sure.
And at the end of the movie, there's this shit going on at this fucking house, and they called the cops, and the local sheriff shows up, and he actually had a dash cam on. He actually had a camera set up on the front of his car. It's, keep in mind this was shot, like 20-something years ago, so it was a shitty fucking film.
Right, which,
but
now,
nonetheless,
not to get too far off topic, why doesn't every cop on the planet have the body cam and the dash cam now? That should just be standard issue.
It's expensive.
So what?
That's the excuse.
Tasers are expensive, too.
Yeah, it's true, but they all seem to have those fucking things and use them pretty regularly. But anyway, so the end of this video, the cop car rolls up in front of the house. You see the cop get out, and then keep in mind, this is the actual footage from the cop's car. I mean, this is the coolest shit. So the cop gets out and he runs, and as he gets out of the car and he goes run, you see above the house a fucking spaceship, an actual fucking UFO, comes over with the lights, and you can see some of the definition of the outline, and it comes up and hovers over the house, and then the whole thing cuts out.
Right.
It is it's just awesome fucking ending to a movie. It was great because it was the real footage. And
sure.
It was one of the first times in a major motion picture that they actually put real UFO footage in it. It's a cop's fucking camera. It's found on the front of his car. It's one of those things that you don't argue as much,
Oh, sure, yeah.
It's not some shaky asshole holding a fucking video camera that you can't see nothing but a blur in. This is a clear picture.
Yeah. And I wouldn't dispute it. I don't have the technology to do so. My first instinct would be it was a hoax. But a pretty elaborate one it would have to be for them to do that, and to think, oh, let's do this, maybe they'll make a movie out of it someday.
Yeah, it's just going for a lot of hope and prayer at the end of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the whole thing, like, it was all, everything that was used in the movie were all things that have been searched. Like, the FBI has gone over, the CIA, all the different groups, NASA, everybody's gone over this footage and over the audios and over all the transcripts. They went over all of it.
Sure.
It's been very heavily fucking inspected, and no, we can't find anything wrong with this footage.
Fair enough.
So that was just one of the coolest. I thought that movie was just spectacular because of how they handled it.
I'd love to figure out what it is. I'll have to look into that. I'd be interested in seeing that.
Yeah, just type in movie Alaska UFO. It'll come right up.
Right. And if anyone's going to see them, it's them.
Yeah.
They
got the clear skies for it.
They can see Russia from their house.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Sarah Palin claimed that? And then you can't.
Nope.
She couldn't. That's not true. You can't.
No. It's pretty good though.
It's a pretty good. It didn't win her any favors, that's for sure.
No.
Although I think it is, it's in the winter when it's frozen like that, it's literally like 55 miles or something. You get damn close.
Yeah.
That's.
Well, I mean, it was a point of travel at one point.
Well, yeah, exactly. It was indigenous people.
You say that with like disdain.
Well, just so you know, there's we can trace your bloodline over the Bering Bridge, the Bering Land Bridge. We can trace that to the Russians and what we used to call the Mongolians till that was wrong.
Mongoloid.
The Mongoloid people.
What? Remember when that was an insult back in the 80s?
Yeah, Mongoloid. You couldn't call them the Mongoloids. And what some people still endearingly refer to as the Orientals. You're not in. That's a different topic for a different day. But people did walk across that, and then it thawed, and they never went back. And then now they get free shit at Park Royal.
That's why it happened.
That's why it happened. I'm simplifying a little bit, and that's a totally off-topic thing. But we know where you're from. No one's indigenous, and Vikings were here first anyway. Moving on to more of our topic at hand. I think this is something we're obviously not going to get the answers I'm craving out of one show, and I don't think Gord and I together are going to come to any sort of consensus, because unless if we were closer together and we could go out and do the seawall, do a special broadcast from the seawall together, which I guess we could do as a YouTube thing. If you've got a free night this summer, I'd totally be down for that.
Yeah.
We'll go out.
Though,
I'll take a camera with me.
I was walking that thing on a regular basis.
Sure.
I didn't have these experiences every night. And that's one thing that bugs me when you get people that do these little experiments. They do it for one night. No, fuck you.
No, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Every night for like 2 weeks.
No, I'm going to go out for 45 minutes and completely deny everything you've said. And I'm only going to ever do it the once. And it's going to be for 45 minutes, and I'm only going to film half of it. And then I'm going to talk about how it didn't happen to me, so you're wrong. Because that's good journalism.
That's how it works on those shows.
That's
oh, God. Fuck this shit.
I did it every day for a year, and I saw this one thing once. Oh, really? I did it for 12 minutes and didn't see that. So, I think you're nuts.
I'm calling bullshit.
And next week, I'm going to find fucking Al Capone's safe and all his riches. That was brilliant, by the way.
Just make sure that what's his name is with you.
I got to see that when Geraldo did that. I was there.
Did you really?
I got to see it open the box full of fucking dirt.
Oh, that's amazing.
Empty box of dirt. At least it had some dirt in it.
They did one on Discovery Channel a few years ago, where they found a previously unknown chamber in one of the pyramids in Egypt.
Oh, cool.
So they did this live broadcast where they were going to go into this fucking chamber. They had no idea what was going to be in there. They know it's there. They found it through scanning. They don't know what's actually in the room. So they actually get into this. They finally break into the room, and they get in there. And as they get in, they're looking around. There's literally nothing in it.
there's just an ad for Golden Palace.
There's like not even a picture on the wall. Like it's literally just nothing.
Not bad. There's just an ad for goldenpalace.com or whatever.
Exactly.
Like, what? Why is that there? Aliens.
How is that?
Aliens did that. That's funny.
Yeah, that was great. That was my version of seeing the IX. I never did see the Capone boss.
We'll do this.
I wish I did, but.
So let's try to focus on making this at least a once a month kind of a thing. We'll get some guests on this summer. We'll get some people who can prove me wrong for a change. It'll be really interesting. I do want to pursue this more. I don't have the points of reference in front of me to even contribute anything other than crappy jokes right now. which is, really the most important part of what I do. But
oh, absolutely.
I do want to. I'm sure there's a lot of people